Hey guys, welcome back to the third video in this series of the Madlib programs, and then we're going to jump into the dice rolling program. So, as you can see, what I changed in the last video is now there. Everything else is the same, and we're going to go through one because the rest is nothing more than changing the specifics of what we're doing. So, if we go ahead and hit one, we get another window, and we're defining that window right here, and we're just going to call it Madlib 1 box. So when you open it up, it's going to ask you each one of these things. So blue. Now when I did this, again, it was when I'm new, I did not make it so that the return key works. However, the tab key works automatically. So place, home, town, and a noun, bat, and another adjective, shiny, another noun, road, a plural noun, ducks. Can't imagine why that one came into my head, can you? Another adjective, gross. An animal, horse. And one last adjective, big. And a last noun, let's go house. And hit submit. But let's walk through this a little bit now that we have it here. So again, we have our layout, which is a list of lists, which is your yellow ones here. And then each one of these rows is a piece of text. Okay, next one, piece of text, and then an input. So what we're doing is in the PySimpleGUI module, we are taking the text class that they have as it shows right here. This is very helpful. One of the great reasons to use VS Code when it all works right. And a string, it can have a size. S means size, it's just a shortcut. Auto size, click, submit, all in here, at least to get a start of what you're doing. Not to mention there's a great section of the documentation for it over on the site PySimpleGUI.org. I gave it a size. The reason I'm giving it a size is that's going to allow this all to line up, because if this section is always 24, that means that the edge of the next section is all going to line up, so it makes it nice and pretty. That you're going to just have to play with. It's actually in characters, so it just the way it works. Once you get into here, we're talking about characters. If you were creating the size of the window, then you're talking pixels, just the way it puts together. So again, and then we want the size of this. So let's talk right away about the keys. In it's going to be a day. The key is what PySimpleGUI uses for when you want to change something that's in that element. So in this case, we want to grab blue, and we're going to put it in a key. So it's like putting it into a variable, but it's a special variable. And then once you have done that, I'm going to pause for 1 second.